Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and today we're back for job 3 in the Luxury Flipper DLC, and we're working on our loft open plan apartment for our businessman, possibly a CEO, definitely high management, because he gave us our marching orders and then whisked himself off in a helicopter. So very busy man, quite picky tastes, given us very specific instructions and demands high quality finish. So we're definitely going to make sure we dot our I's and cross our T's on this job. So he doesn't like the pink, definitely. We need to get rid of the evidence of what looks like a party held by the former owners. I'm assuming former owners. I don't think the businessman would have left the place in this much of a disarray. So let's see, he wants a nice leather, much more upmarket sofa in this area. So again, he wants like a seating area like they originally had here, but he wants a bit more upscale furniture. I actually quite like that lighter colour, but then the darker might be better. What do you think with the taste? I think maybe a lighter colour in this space up here, because the dark colour might just make the whole place feel dark and drab, if you see what I mean. So earthy tones for anywhere we think might be very dark. We need the darker tones only in very bright, well lit places. So you want some modern art. Okay, and another piece of modern art. So if we put that further along this little walkway, and you'll still be able to see this art from downstairs as well at some angles, probably. It also makes the area feel a little bit more open and a little bit better decorated, doesn't it? That's actually very relatively little things changed, but it makes a huge difference to the look of the place, doesn't it? It makes it look a lot more upmarket. Right, so this is the first of the two bedrooms in this flat. They're both quite big. Needs a little bit of a clean up. I don't think we need to sell a lot, do we? He only wants us to sell the double bed, so he's going to keep most of the rest of the furniture. And to be honest, it does look pretty upmarket, and it looks to be in very good condition as well. And through the window we've got a view of the sea again. So this is the bed he doesn't like. But to be honest, that bed looked perfectly fine, so let's see what they want in place of that. Oh, a little bit of paperwork, some more rubbish. Yeah, the rest of the furniture is pretty decent, isn't it? Not bad at all. So let us take a look at the... Ooh, that's a very fancy four-poster bed, look, with all swaggy curtains. The Christian Dark Bed. Let's have a look. So that's actually got a red quilt set, so that matches the red in the furniture in the room. And the gold is a very nice accent to make it look all very plush and swish and beautiful. That's a very upmarket bedroom, isn't it? The light will need to be moved, I think, because it's a little bit too close to the swaggy curtains. Much better. That's very pretty, actually. Oh, I really like that bed. So if you've got some big rooms, some big bedrooms, we can use that ourselves later on, can't we? Right, so that room is completed. So off of it, we've got a walk-in closet and a walk-in bathroom. So there's a bath, a toilet, and two sinks. And the only thing he's not happy with are the two sinks. He doesn't like the pastel colours. Probably the yellow is not his taste. And he wants us to change the tiles. So for the walls he wants the Evangel Small Grey, that's the honeycomb one again, isn't it? And the Albert Tagular Small White. So let's pick at least one stack of each. Yes, so that's definitely the grey honeycomb. And then the other one is the white light tiling. Probably better to use more of the white, isn't it? Ah, yes, he says he wants 15 of the grey and 25 of the white. So yes, we did do that right. We do want more white. And the floor is the grey honeycomb again, so that's why the grey is the accent colour, because he's using that on the floor as well. So the wall ones are a slightly smaller hexagonal honeycomb than the floor. Let's begin by replacing the white tile where the sinks were with the grey, and then we'll figure out how many tiles we have left and see if we can figure out how we're going to use them to make a nice pattern. So we've got 7 left, so we don't have enough to replace all the white. There's how many patterns across there? Let's see, what should we do? Let's put an extra couple there to make it just one slice at either end of that, and then try and figure out where the centre of the wall is, and we'll use the ones we've got left behind the bath in the centre of the wall. So that centres it around the bath, and back this one there. So that centres it around the bath. Beautiful. Now we'll use the white to finish off the room now. And if they've counted right, there should be 25 of these panels to be fitted in. Oh, so that's a bigger white tile. Oh, from the picture it looked smaller than that actually. I thought it was going to be smaller than the old one that we're removing. Look, but they're actually much longer oblong panels, aren't they? Right, so we'll fill in where they've been painted first. So we bought 2 stacks, so that should be 30 tiles, so we should have 5 left if they've counted the wall panels correctly. Oh, we need more tile. Right, so that's the 25 and there's still a few left, so some of the sections where it was painted, maybe they weren't expecting us to replace with tile. They always prefer the whole thing to be done in tile. Oh no, we're just one short, we're going to have to buy another stack. There we go. That's the walls completed. So we just need a couple of sinks to replace now, and then everything else is staying, I believe. Loomis sink. Oh, that's the industrial wooden sink that we used in the other loft apartment that we used, isn't it? So that's quite a popular one. Now, he's got grey and white tiling. There we go with the grey and white to match it with the colours. What colour should we have the support legs? Should they be a little bit lighter, perhaps? White metal pieces. Yeah, I think that's going to fit in with our decor here. So we've got to now figure out how to fit 2 of them in, because I think they're a little bit wider than the ones we removed. Yeah, I think it will fit. We've got to be quite close to the towels. Let's get the position right. And then the second one, yeah, it's beautiful. Oop, nope, we were there and then I moved it, I think, yeah. Let's assemble the first one first, and then we'll make sure we put the second one in, okay. It'll be simpler to assemble them if we do them one at a time, I think. Let's keep it simple, Kitty, one at a time. Now we know that they'll both fit, we can definitely fit them, let's see. There we go. Quite modern. Right, now we want another one of those, and we want to make sure... Oh yes, it's kept the settings that we used for the last one, beautiful. Don't have to change them all again. Let's make sure we get them right next to each other. That's the position there. And assemble. Make sure they're fastened tightly to the wall. We don't want them to fall off. Plumbing, so we've got no water escaping. All nicely fixed in. Beautiful. And that, I think, is our bathroom completed. So that's another room done. So for this particular bedroom, all we need to do now is the walk-in closet. And that's probably going to be more of just a clean-up, isn't it? Because there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with the furniture, and it's all grey, and he quite likes grey. if people left their old clothes behind. Right, oh, there's something there. Let's not ask what was left. Let's just get rid of it quickly. Yeah, I think that's all we need to do, just a quick clean up. So there we go, there's our beautiful first bedroom done. And then here is the second one. Again, looks like somebody's just thrown stuff everywhere. Let's have a quick clean up. Are we selling these? I think we are. I think we're selling all of these. He definitely doesn't like the love bed. Definitely not very upmarket, is it? No. And pink tables doesn't suit him, does it? What about the sofa? Yep, he's selling that as well. And a bit more rubbish. Right. Oh no, we don't need to clean. Oh, okay, we just needed to sell everything. Right, which flooring are we using? The herringbone dark walnut. Because of the pillar, I can't quite get into the corner over there, so let's corner to corner, and then we'll see which strips we've missed. Just by the window. Do we do the doors? Let's do the bit by the window, because that's the most important. That's definitely in the door here. Inside this room, I mean. Oh, can't speak, can I? Yeah, we do have a sea view, but there are buildings in the way a bit as well, and we have a bit of a view of a park as well. So it's not a bad view, but it's not the best view in the city. The Remaris light coloured bed. I don't think he's going to want the pink duvet, is he? I think we need to change that. No, that's too pale. Oh, no, we don't want rose. Grey, maybe grey. Think of the colours here. I think the grey is going to be the better one for the client that we've got. Probably can't make everything grey though, so a little bit of white as a accent colour in there perhaps. Probably not the pink at all. We probably need to change that off. How about a sandy colour maybe? Pastel rose is quite a nice contrast, but I don't think it will fit the guy that we've got here. Let's make it white. Do we make all the pillows white? Or is that too much all white? There's a bit of light grey maybe. Sandy light grey white I think are the colours to probably go for here if we want things a bit different. Yeah, so we'll have two sandy, one grey and a couple white. Now we'll have the white duvet maybe. You could also go for the pale grey, couldn't you? I think clean and sleek is probably for the client we've got here. Details white and glass, yeah. And the only place to put the bed is going to be this wall here. We might need to shuffle it a little bit depending on whether we've got bedside tables. Yes, nightstands. The Remaris light coloured nightstand. It comes already pre-selected as light grey. That's probably not a bad thing. Let's make it all a white and light accents. That's quite wide actually. Will it fit? Oh no, it will fit, so that's okay. The bed's okay in that position. Perfect. That just fits beautifully on that little piece of wall there. Right, do we have night lights? I'm not really seeing night lights. Right, so we want a Remaris light coloured left couch. So we're sticking with the Remaris model. He likes that. Make sure it's all the same colours, and kind of want a view of the window with this. Not sure on an exact position here actually. We might move it. Definitely want it angled towards the window. We don't want to block all the thoroughfares. So we'll leave it there for now, and we'll see what other pieces we've got to put in the room, and then we might move it to a better position later. So we need a chest of drawers, again the Remaris. Make sure we've got all the same settings that we've had on the other pieces. And then we'll pop that on the only other piece of nice open wall space, because everything else has windows and I don't want to block the windows. And then we can move that back a little bit now we know where the furniture is. That might work like that. A plant. and the Howea Forsteriana. I know I'm pronouncing all of those wrong. No, forgive me, I don't know. I'm just making my best path in the world as I can with trying to pronounce them all. And we'll stick with the grey and white colour scheme for the plot. And they want 2 of those, so we'll pop those near the windows so they've got a lot of nice light, and we're utilising some of the space that we can't really use for anything else. Right, so we've got a mirror module, so we have to find a little bit of wall space for that. Will it fit between the doors here? That would be ideal use of space. So the mirror goes floor to ceiling, so it's a little bit difficult to position them. Right, so you need to be facing the wall full on to get the positioning right with those mirrors, otherwise it's very difficult. Another plant, the Drosera. How about a light grey pot? Now, does that fit on the wall or on a... Oh, it's a round pot, right, so it fits on top of our dresser. Looks a bit like a flycatcher, doesn't it, that plant? Sunrise painting. Ooh, what size? Let's try small. Ooh, small is not very small, is it? Oh, okay, that's quite big. That bed is very tall, so that doesn't really fit very well, does it? And the dresser is quite tall, so... Oh, it will just fit above the dresser. Beautiful, that's where we're going to put it then. Because it's the only space I've really got for it. Right, what other paintings have you got? Oh, that's going to be as big, isn't it? So we'll go for a small size again here. The only wall space we've got is right next to the bed. I'm assuming it's a vertical painting. I mean, maybe we could put both above the dresser, but that seems a bit silly. I think we're going to have to... Ooh. So we could fit 2 there, but that just seems a little bit odd. And I think it looks like it should be vertical like that, not horizontal. So we'll pop it there. It's slightly odd position, but we can't really put it anywhere else unless we put it in an orientation that I don't think is right. Agunia rectangular oh, wait a minute, that's a carpet. I thought it was going to be a painting. It's not, is it? It's a carpet. Oh, that looks like it ought to be a painting, doesn't it? That's interesting. I think we'll need it to be bigger than that then. We'll go for the slightly darker patterned maybe. That looks like water, doesn't it? Ooh. That's rather nice actually. Yes. Let's put the chair kind of at the edge of the... Oops, which orientation? Maybe that one. I think it should have been the other corner then. I could have pointed it kind of towards the windows to look out. And then we've got two more pictures. Okay. Quite abstract, modern picture. So if we put one there, and then how big is the second one? Oh, let's put that underneath it. Lovely. Lovely, that's everything, and that's some nice pieces actually. Some of these new pieces of furniture and furnishings are really, really nice. I really, really, really like that carpet. And I like this Remoris set of furniture as well. I think that's really elegant and pretty. Right, so that's just leaves us now with the little tiny walk-in wardrobe. So it's a little bit of a clean, and he doesn't like these brown wardrobes, so they're to go. And they're to be replaced with the Karubia light wardrobes. Oh, they've got glass fronts. They don't have to have glass fronts. You can have mirror fronts, or you can have coloured fronts. I think we'll go with the mirrored one because then you can look at yourself in the mirror once you've got dressed. Alright, so let's make sure we fit that in close, and then we pop the second one in. And we've got far enough into the job to be able to complete it, but we haven't done anything with the downstairs yet. So I think that's oh yeah, bathroom. The bathroom then is the last thing on this floor. And then we've got the whole of downstairs to do. So we'll give it a good clean first, and again we've got a bath. So he's not asking us to put any showers in this room, so he must, no showers in the whole flat up here anyway, so unless he asks us to add one downstairs, we're not going to have any showers, it's all baths, so he must prefer a nice relaxing bath. Right, we're keeping the mirrors, we're keeping the fixtures and fittings, we're going to change the wall coverings. We need 15 of the 2 different wall tiles, and the whole of the floor is this big white tile that we used on the wall in the other bathroom. Ooh, there's that little strip down the back there. I think that's all of the floor completed. Beautiful. Nice and clean. Right, so the walls, he wants us to lay 15 of 2 different types of tile. The Decora anthracite marble and the Alba Tegulus small vertical tile. So that's a grey marble, and then is it the same white tile that we did in the other room? I think it is. Right, so 15 of each. So I don't think that means we're going to be doing all of the walls then, is it? So let's start by covering up this grey and white old clinical tile look. And then let's start in the centre of the bath. And see how far we go till we run out of tile. Where do we put the last one? Let's pop it there. Ooh, it didn't. It didn't go up. Try that again. I moved too quick there, didn't I? And then the white. What shall we do? Shall we fill in the edges? Remove the old white and grey. See if we can go all the way to the end of the wall behind where the toilet is with this, and then let's see what we've got left. So let's go one round the corner so the 2 sides match, and then let's put one at each side of what we've already got, and then let's go a little bit further across. I missed that again, I moved a little bit too quick. Go one more out there, and then, oh look, when I went so fast there it actually thought to use the tile and it didn't. So I'm now 1 short off my stack, so I'm going to have to buy another one because I made that little mistake there. So remember with the tiles, don't move too quickly, otherwise you can end up having to buy yourself an extra one. So extend it that little bit further there. And there, that's done that one then as well. So we're leaving the little bit of grey paint in the other little areas, aren't we? Oop, you need to put the tiles down, you can't sell them if they're in your hand. There we go, let's sell those. So we want a few little additions. We want towels. Not in the brown, everything's sort of grey, so we need to match them. Pop that above the bath. Handy place for towels. Another towels rail for the sink. We want 2, so 1 at either side of the mirror near the sinks. Lovely. 2 sconces, so I think close to the mirror. Match them in with the paler grey again. So either side at the top of the mirror. And then we just want the circular ceiling lamp. Let's make that light as well to match in and pop that in the centre, and then this is the upstairs completed. So I think that that will leave us then with the open plan downstairs area for the final episode for this job. and I think it's turned out really well up here. Very, very pleased with this job, and some beautiful new pieces of furniture added to the expansion pack. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From SoftKitty99, goodbye and happy games!